At 11:07, we continue to follow the escalating war between Israel and Hamas. Some humanitarian aid has been allowed to get into Gaza, but advocates say that much more is needed. This morning, there is pressure on Israel to delay its expected ground invasion against Hamas militants in Gaza. Ines Delicatera has the latest from Jerusalem.
As Israel steps up its aerial attacks on suspected Hamas targets in Gaza, Israeli authorities also gearing up to launch a full-scale ground invasion in the hopes of wiping out Hamas. But according to a senior administration official, President Biden and other Western allies are urging Israel to delay their offensive, hoping that any pause could allow additional hostages still being held by Hamas to be freed. Israel's defense force increasing their count of hostages taken from Israel to 222. Some Israelis gathering outside of the IDF headquarters concerned about those hostages. The IDF saying, "We will begin the next stage of this war at a time that is of our choosing and best for us operationally." That expected ground war in response to the Hamas terror attack that killed 1,400. Already, more than 5,000 have been killed in Gaza, with over 15,000 injured, according to the Hamas-led health ministry. Entire neighborhoods wiped out, building after building reduced to rubble. Overnight, this refugee camp struck. Health officials in Gaza say more than 40 were killed, mostly women and children. Rescue crews searching the rubble for any survivors. Young children rushed to the hospital. The same camp also hit by shelling on Sunday. Over the weekend, more than 30 aid trucks were allowed through Egypt's Rafah crossing into southern Gaza, bringing much-needed food, water, and medical supplies. But hundreds of trucks normally enter Gaza each day, and advocates say much more is needed to ease the suffering of the Palestinian people.
We need secure and sustainable access in that region so that we can feed. This is a catastrophe happening, and we just simply have to get these trucks in.
And many arguing that the real solution is a ceasefire.
The only thing the international community is doing is pushing for some humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip, not even a ceasefire. This is dehumanization for Palestinian people.
Clashes are also intensifying along Israel's northern border with Iran-backed Hezbollah militants in Lebanon. More Israeli towns in the north are also being evacuated, with fears that that could become a new front in the war. Ines Delicatera, ABC News, Jerusalem.
And the UN Health Agency is estimating that there are 130 premature babies at grave risk, while some hospitals say that they are hours away from running out of generator fuel. Israel has barred fuel from crossing into Gaza out of fears that it will end up in the hands of Hamas militant group. The UN agency responsible for Palestinians says it only has 3 days of fuel stocks left to meet critical needs.